Well, when most people pick up sports in their 40s, they usually try to choose something light. But not Gary Johnson. He chose a heavier sport, weightlifting.
I got involved in powerlifting about 2 years ago. I grew up in the St. Charles County area, went to Fort Zumwalt North when there was only one Zumwalt, and I was always strong in bench press. It was something, even when I was in high school, I think my senior year in high school I weighed 180 pounds, could bench press 350. I stopped in, said, hey, this looks like somewhere I used to work out when I was in high school, and I met Chuck Trosper, who's one of the owners here. Anyway, he saw me bench pressing one day and he said, hey, you're pretty strong at this, and you ever thought about doing a competition? And I said, no, I'm a dad, I have a full-time regular job, and when am I going to find time to do that? But he kept encouraging me, and I'm kind of a challenge guy, so he came in and showed me some records and said, well, you could break these right now. I'm like, well, if I can break some records, maybe I'll go try and do it.
Gary went out and set the world record for raw bench press in the amateur drug testing division of the International Powerlifting Association in the ages 40 through 45 division. This guy put up a whopping 430 pounds. Well, a lot of people think that weightlifting is coming into a place like this, slinging a bunch of weights over your head and calling it a day. But here at Power Body USA, as Gary Johnson found out, there's a lot more to it. There's technique to learn, and there's a lot of preparation involved.
One of the things that this particular sport requires is a lot of discipline. You know, you can't just come in here and put 400 pounds on the bench press and say, I'm going to give this a go. There is a lot of preparation, both what you do to get ready for that lift, as well as the things you do outside of that lift. So it's a whole body thing. So I really think that weightlifting, powerlifting specifically, is one of those sports that really requires us as humans to really be personally driven and determined, and then prepared. Gelb, G-E-L-B, and this is his splint.
Besides being a powerlifting champion, Gary holds an MBA from Webster University. He's a national lecturer and author on practice management. Currently, he serves as the executive vice president for Dynaflex, an orthodontic laboratory and products company. There's nothing that can stop Gary when it comes to achieving his life goals.
So if I'm going to do something, I have to be the best at it. That's my goal. I can't go in and be pretty good at it. That's why if you ask me to go play golf right now, I'd tell you no, because if I'm going to go out and just be okay, I don't want to play. So it wasn't that difficult for me, Joe, when Chuck brought this to me and said, this is something you could excel at on a national level with some training. And excel meaning setting records, setting titles. And to me, that's the bar. What can I do to prove myself to myself?
So what's in Gary's future?
I've got a second book being published this fall. It's called Wow, using the principles of Wow to forge the ultimate customer experience. So that book is being published by Tate Publishing. That'll be out this September. I have the Bench Press Nationals in August. I'm trying to get ready for that. I got about 6.5 weeks. And my goal there is to qualify for Worlds, which my wife wants me to qualify because it's in Great Britain. So she really wants to go there.
Gary Johnson wants to be an inspiration to others. You don't have to break world records, but you do have to set goals for yourself, and then maybe you can live a healthier life.